Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. It is Z Fold 7 day. That's right, today is the day that all of us got our Z Fold 7s. I actually got mine yesterday, but I had to work and didn't get home till like 11, so I'm making the video today. All right, let's get this thing out of the box, take a look at it. It's gonna be quick because from my understanding, there's really not much to see inside but the phone. So let's get everything out and here we go. All right, let's go ahead and get this box opened up so that we can see what we have inside of it. And here we go. That out. And oops, don't need to see that. It's got my address on it. All right. Some interesting packaging. Hopefully this is all nice recyclable material. So toss that off. Toss that off, and here we have it, the Galaxy Z Fold 7. All right, let's get this thing opened up. So it looks like there's just some some pull tabs on the back here. So pull that, and we will pull that, and now let's see if we can get this thing out. And there we go. That is it right there. As you can see, I did get the blue color. I don't remember the actual name of the color of blue it is, but I thought it looked pretty cool. I've had a number of Z Folds in the past. I've had the Z Fold 3. This is actually, I think, my fifth foldable because I've had, or fifth folding phone. I've had a couple of flips as well, but I've had the Z Fold 3, the Z Fold 4, the Z Fold 6, the OnePlus Open, and now the Z Fold 7. I've also had the original Z Flip, and then I think I had the 3 and the 5. So anyways, let's see what we have in here, and then we will grab the phone, which I know you guys would like. Just get to the phone. We don't care what's in that stupid package, but let's get to it. Let's look at it anyway. So we're not getting much. We're gonna get a USB-C to USB-C cable. That's pretty much it, and a SIM ejector tool, and then the quick start guide. So that's it. Nothing to see here. And here we have the phone, and let's get this out right quick. There's nothing under here, so nothing to worry about. And I can tell you right now, it is very thin and very light. And if I grab, like, this is my iPhone. I'm not exactly sure how much my iPhone weighs, but I can already tell just by holding them that the Z Flip 7 is much lighter than my iPhone. Now this does have a little Pitaka case on it, but this case weighs basically nothing. And even if I grab my S25 Ultra, it's a little bit closer. It's a little bit closer in a way. I can definitely tell it's a little bit closer, but I think that my S25 Ultra is just a little bit heavier. And I think maybe because of the weight distribution, because the phone, all the weight is in just like this one little, slab, it feels a little bit heavier than the Z Fold 7, where the weight's a little bit more distributed out. So, all right, let's get this off here, and there we go. Take that off. There is the main screen. You can see there's really no crease on there yet because it hasn't been folded yet. So there's that. And then let's get this off right here. And that is the cover screen. Get this little bit off the back too. And there we have it. That's it. Let's go ahead and give it the, actually before we give it the initial fold, let's go ahead and turn it on. Let's see what the screen looks like. Let's see if there's any juice in there to turn this thing on. So if there is, I don't know. I think I might have to actually charge it up. I'm pushing the power button and it's not lighting up at all. So, which is surprising because normally these things, oh, there it goes. I was gonna say, normally these things ship with some juice in them. So usually don't have to wait to charge them up before you can get them going. Usually they ship with somewhere between like 40 and 80% battery life in there. So let's see, here we go. It is rolling up here. And yeah, 49% battery life. So there we have it. And then it says welcome, but you can see there's no crease to be seen on there. Let's go ahead and give it the first fold there. And look at that. That is thin. That is really thin. Like, people talk about how thin it is. You can see that right there. It is, it looks like it is just as thin or a little bit thinner maybe than my S25 Ultra. I think it's definitely thinner than my iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, again, these do have little tiny cases on there, but these are like ultra thin aramid fiber cases that add basically nothing. So, yeah, nice cover screen here. So it's definitely going to be wider than my Z Fold 6. So there's my 6 right there. You can definitely see there. You just by looking at it, you can tell there's a significant difference in there. And if you hold these two side by side, you can really see the difference between the thickness there. And again, these have cases on there, so maybe adding a little something. All right, let's open it back up. Now it is so thin, it's a little bit more challenging to open, but woo, that snaps open nicely. Still, not much of a crease. I can see a little bit more of a crease now that I've closed it, but there we go. There's that right there. That is going to be nice. Now you can see the camera bump. A lot of people complained about.
To turn on accessibility mode,
I don't want to turn that on.
With 2 fingers until you hear a beep.
All right, we'll stop that. Anyways, you can see people have complained about this camera bump, saying it's nice and big and too big and it's going to rock when it's on the table and all that. Make the camera bump as big as you have to give me the S25 Ultra cameras. I want the best cameras that you can give me on a phone, and I don't care how big the camera bump is. I had a OnePlus Open with a massive camera bump. If you look at the iPhone 16 Pro Max, it's a big old giant square on the back of my phone, big camera bump. I don't really care if it's a big camera bump if I have the best cameras. Anyways, that's it. Quick unboxing. I'm going to get out of here, go set this phone up. You'll see plenty more from me and this phone in the near future. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. All right, well, I was pretty much done with this video, but there was one thing I wanted to show you as I'm setting this phone up, and that is it looks like you can transfer over your watch now. This is something I think it's new, maybe in One UI 8 or something, whatever version they're on now, because when I last did a switch, I had to actually disconnect my watch from my previous device to connect it to my S25 Ultra. It looks like you're going to be able to actually transfer this over. Now, if you guys have done this before in the past, this is nothing new and I'm just learning about it, then bad on me. But this is something that I haven't seen before. So anyways, thought I would share. Okay, now I'm done for real. Bye. All right, everyone. Well, there you go. That was just a quick unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. I just got the phone in. I was not one of these lucky, coveted influencers who get flown out to New York and get to spend 4 days in the Big Apple with Samsung paying all their bills and feeding them and putting them up in fancy hotels and sending them home with brand new phones. I wasn't one of those people. I had to buy mine with my money that I earned in my job. That's what it is. So watch this video, subscribe, click any affiliate links I may have down in the video description so I can afford to pay this sucker off because, well, it's expensive. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.